us on EL7 TV, where every moment comes alive.
It was $150 million. Do the math. Left-hand side, beautiful house there. Tends to be the most photographed house we have in Fort Lauderdale. That's the famous Harry Potter house on the left-hand side. Reason why it looks like something out of those movies, Harry Potter. The real reason why the house looks that way has to do with the Huizinga family once again there. When Huizinga went up to Universal Studios in Orlando, he asked architects the Harry Potter world to build him a house. We come to find out, he didn't care for Harry Potter. That house was built for his niece Holly as a $22 million starter home for her wedding present. What did you guys get? Oh wait, yeah, we'll be here a while. That was a $20 gift card I bet Bath & Beyond working out for it. Anyways, it went out of business. Over off the left-hand side, beautiful seafoam color house. Now, you might recognize the house. It has been tweaked quite a bit. The color's different, the backyard's different. A lot of things are different about it. But this house was used in a remake of the filming Cape Fear. The hotbed, they're cooling off. Not necessarily, all right? The water's about 85 degrees year-round. So what are doing swimming out there? Well, look at all the boats that are out there. All those boats have one thing in common. They don't have a bathroom. Exactly, right? Which is why they're out there swimming in the water. Also explains why the water is about 85 degrees year-round. There you go. Yeah, there's more boats there in the winter than there is in the summer. Over up on the right-hand side, beautiful white house with the columns that belongs to Diamond Pet as in pet food. You guys didn't know there's that much money in pet food? Next door to that classic house with the multicolored roof, it's got that rock seawall. On top of that rock seawall, you should be able to see it. It's dead center of us. That's a little crocodile statue you're looking at there. That little crocodile statue, anybody recognize the famous logo? Exactly, Lacoste, right? So that's Rene Lacoste placed their way back in the day. Obviously no longer lives there, he passed away many moons ago, but the little crocodile is deeded to the property. Left-hand side, beautiful corner house, belongs to Bruce Paddock, brought you Paddock Pharmaceuticals. He's worth about $980 million, so he's set for life. But you know what? I strive to be like him, right? See the two boats out back? That's his and hers. We'll see. Right-hand side, a beautiful house, a little bit in front of us, tan house, purple flowers on the second floor. They got all those nice palm trees. So first things first, those palm trees, those are canary palms, imported from the Canary Islands. Import one tree is $47,000. They got 6 of them out back, do the math, right? As well, this house was built back in 2002. It was built for a gentleman by the name of John. I can't remember his last name right now off the top of my head. But good old John there, he built this house. It was the first Category 5 home built in Fort Lauderdale. It did its job. It was Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Wilma, Hurricane Charlie, Hurricane Francis. Now, John moved out in 2000. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Yeah, Reagan. So Ronald Reagan did the ribbon cutting there. I said, really random. He's the one who did it. Pretty cool. So now we've entered into the city, all right? And we're going to lose all these houses for the next 15 minutes or so, except for one. There is one house in the city, and it's right up on the right-hand side. So we got a white house with the gray roof and the green trimming. So this house on the right-hand side is also the oldest house in all of Broward County. That's still standing. Built back in 1901, 123 years old. Built for Frank and Ivy Stranahan. Frank was a businessman. Ivy was the first school teacher. Ivy Stranahan taught the local Seminoles how to read and write English. Frank Stranahan was one of the first 2 businessmen out here. He was actually helping out his cousin, Guy Metcalf. His cousin, who was from Ohio, came down. He was like, you know what? We got to make traveling a little easier. So they dug out a road. It wasn't a paved road. It wasn't concrete. It was a dirt road from the Palm Beach area down to the Miami area. All right. Now, most people don't know this. I guarantee 90% of you guys don't know this, and most people who live here don't know this, right? Back in the day, the Palm Beach area and the Miami area weren't known as that. Palm Beach was known as Fort Drum. The Miami area is known as Fort Dallas. 99% of people go trash. You know, we got this light breeze out here. That light breeze is enough to pick up those plastic cups, those bags of chips. It needs to take them off over the side of the boat. Again, do your part, throw away your trash. Again, we got the 10 trash cans located here on board. 2 at each stairwell. That makes it simple for you. But on that note, let's cover all the safety announcements. So, that's it. All right, let's start talking about the crazy rich people. Why not? Let's see how the other half live. Anyways, off the left-hand side, beautiful white house here, the tank columns. The house on the left-hand side belongs to Roger Whittenberg. He's one who brought to LA Fitness. Now, does anybody here have an LA Fitness membership? Yes, so do I, right? Yeah, that's where $35 a month went to right there on the left-hand side. Yes, it did. Right-hand side, beautiful house here on the corner, right here in front of us. The house on the right-hand side belongs to Jim Dickens, right? Even who brought you the honey baked ham. A holiday favorite. I would never think there's that much money in honey baked ham. But again, he convinced you and I that the ham's worth $200. So there you go, that's honey baked ham there for you. Now, you're going to stay on the right-hand side since we're moving pretty quickly here today. And look at this beautiful gray house on the right-hand side with the white roof and the blue awnings, right? So this house on the right-hand side, back in the day was the largest house on the water, right? Built back in 1944, held the record for 20 years from 1944 to 1964. As well was built for a very well-known family, and they're known as the Vanderbilts. Anybody recognize that name? Of course, yeah, that's their legacy. So this house, they are shutting their doors down on October 7th. They're not going to make it to 100. I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't wait another month. They are shutting the doors here. Which is a shame because behind the restaurant they do have an old speakeasy that's still kept in historic states known as the Maxwell Room. So before they close, check it out. Ask to see the Maxwell Room. I'm sure they're going to have it open to the public now that they are shutting down here shortly. Someone already bought it. They sold it 4 years ago. They sold the land 4 years ago. I don't know. Yeah, they only tell us so much, Yeah, the owner didn't tell his employees. The employees found out on the Facebook post. Ain't that something, right? Yeah, terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't show up the next day if that was me. Right? Yeah. And by far the largest reef center in the entire world. It's over 100 acres of pure yachts. All right, during slow season, which is right now, slow season, the average price of yachts in here is $3 billion. Peak season, which is right around the corner, mid-November, these yachts the value of yachts in here will be anywhere from $9 to $10 billion. All right. Now, someone asked a great question, how big are the yachts that are in here? It does change. Some of them are 50 feet. The largest one that's ever made its way up the river, because the river is narrow, is 211 feet long. That's the largest one that's ever been in here. Average in here, anywhere probably from 130 to 150 is going to be the common size in here. Or rephrase that, 110 to 150. Right? Now you're looking at all these yachts like, wow, it'd be nice to own one of these one day. And it would be. But it's extremely unaffordable. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Yachts are expensive, really expensive, right? Well, let's take example Liberty here. Liberty's about a $45 million yacht. All right? That $45 million is just a purchase price. That's the cheapest part of owning the yacht. It's the maintenance involved that gets really expensive. Now, rule of thumb is, on average, 10 to 20% of what the original purchase price was is we're going to pay yearly in upkeep. So we got a $45 million yacht, 10 to 20% is between $4.5 to $9 million a year to maintain that yacht. That pays your captains, your crew, your regular general maintenance on those motors, your docking fees, your insurance, and the fuel on that yacht. And that's probably the most expensive thing on that list is that fuel. These yachts are not taking 1,000 gallons of fuel. They're not taking 2,000 gallons of fuel. Most of these yachts you've seen out here, especially like Liberty, are taking anywhere from 10 to 40,000 gallons of fuel, if not more. Now you think to yourself, 40,000 gallons, well that's going to last 10 years. It would, if it was in your car. On a yacht, if your yacht takes 40,000 gallons, you're lucky if your yacht will last you, a full tank will last you a month, right? There's a yacht out here that's gonna make you be like, really, wow, it just blows every people's minds. There's a yacht out here, it's same as Aviva. There's a few of them. Aviva 3 specifically. Aviva 3 takes 96,000 gallons of fuel. 96,000 gallons lasts 11 days.